Obesity in America. Over 25% of Americans are obese in 46 out of the 50 states. Why is that? Well, first, portions. According to the Journal of Nutrition Education and Behavior, if we're served more, we eat more. In Spain, a Coke can is only 200 milliliters versus a US can is 350 milliliters. Another thing, we're always in a rush. 50% of Americans take less than 30-minute lunch breaks, as compared to 2 hours in Europe. Another problem is we have food deserts, making it hard for people to find wholesome food. Another thing is quantity versus quality. We rather have more food than good food. Vegging out. So 62% of Americans eat lunch at their desk, often on laptops. Eat to live versus live to eat. Most Americans view eating as a chore. Our first set of solutions comes from an economic standpoint. We could increase taxes or impose fees for restaurants that serve bigger than necessary portions. We can make it cheaper to eat healthy. We could also increase funding for recreational parks. From a health standpoint, we could provide a basic foundation of a healthy lifestyle through nutrition and physical education programs in schools. This would include getting rid of things like virtual PE. Another thing we could do is increase the amount of rental programs for bikes throughout cities and make it a point to put more bike lanes. From a social point, we can make lunch breaks a mandatory 2 hours to encourage people to eat with family and friends, to make eating more of a social experience rather than a chore. From an environmental perspective, smaller portions equal less leftovers and less food wasted. So this is good for the environment and us. From an agriculture standpoint, we could establish urban farms that can serve as community hubs. This can supply healthy food while getting community members to be more active.